My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his...
Yeah, first half was good, but second half was...
Oh, I don't believe this! There's a chance for a woman! Oh, they've scored! Let's go! Come on!
And we are back again, meine actual sons. Love to your mothers. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a big one. This is what we live for. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what the progress has been all about. The process. Trusting Ostun. We are back in what is arguably the biggest game of the season in world football. Two juggernauts going against each other. Vincent Kompany's Bayern Munich rolling into the streets of London. The two who top the Champions League group table coming up against each other, both with perfect records in the Champions League group phase so far. We are back with a big one. Are we ready? We need revenge. We need to feast on German sausage. We will be, tonight, we will be unleashing the cannons on the German artillery. And Mikel Arteta will, pauses everywhere. Mikel Arteta will be looking to keep what has been a 100% perfect. Look at this, 11 goals scored, 0 conceded. The lineups are out, the teams are ready to go. We are but 5 minutes away from kickoff, meine actual sons. Arsenal in scintillating form, aren't we really? Unbeaten in goodness knows how many games. I've lost count. 14, perhaps? 15, I want to say. Bayern Munich are locked in, though. They are looking serious. And this is arguably the two best teams in world football right now, going head to head. It's time to get goigi. It is time to lock in. Yeah? Let me know where you're watching from. Love to your mothers. I see you. Mishane, I see you. Krish, we are in the building. Tony Smith. Erkan, my son. This is birthday. Can I get a shout out to the original creator of WOC football?
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace.
Love to your mother. Hope you're doing well. Let's get some love for Erkan in the chat. Big day for Mr. Mehmet. Yeah. Big day for Mr. Arteta. Mikel Arteta. He gets a lot of plaudits these days. People have locked in. They've realised what he's done. But what has he done? Tonight, we shall see. These are the levels you are seeing. If you're not seeing, I will talk you through what's happening. The stadium is alight with fireworks right now. We are a big club and we are moving like a huge club. This is unbelievable. The atmosphere has been transformed of late, and we are leaning in to things like tifos, electrifying tifos with Sol Campbell as the crown and all the dons. Historic moments. The fans coming together to create magical moments, and there will be many magical moments tonight. Who will be the hero? Is there a villain amongst us, or our Bayern Munich? gonna fall short in London. My football club are making me so proud right now. Hopefully this can continue tonight. Let's have a look at the lineups. We've got Southwest London in the building. We have got Boston, Massachusetts in the building. Don Juan, 36 months of pure fraudulence. You are loved, you are appreciated, Don. I see you with you've got the one. You've actually got the one. I don't know that many people have the one. Is the one above the Ballon d'Or? No way, it can't be. I think there's still room for you to grow. Right? You haven't peaked, you haven't fulfilled your potential yet, but you are close. You're closing in. Turner. The fraudiest of frauds is in the building. Omar, how are we doing? What is Nicolas Pepe doing? Has he lost his mind? What are you referring to? He played for Villarreal. I don't know if he actually played the other night, but he is playing for Villarreal. What has he done? Are we delusional? We are extremely delusional. We'll have a look at the lineups and see how delusional we should be, though. David Raya starts. Can he get through 90 minutes without getting lobbed from the halfway line? This is the question. There is an error in there. And we have seen some fraudulence of late, it's got to be said. However, he is partnered by Timber. Saliba Mosquera gets the nod over Incapie. And Lewis Skelly is brought in for Calafiori. In the middle, we have, bang, who's this? Fraud Familia. Meine...
Fraud family come together and support our warriors. You will fulfill my potential if you are with me.
Wait, why are we Australian? Are we Australian now? This is this is a turn of events. Fraud family come together and support our warriors. We are going to war. Are we locked in? Lewis Skelly, Mosquera, Saliba, Timber, Rice, Zubimendi, Eze, Trossard, Marino, and Saka. Are you ready? I'm so ready for this. This is a fixture in which we have struggled. Let's be fair. We have. Let's have a look at some statisticals, shall we? We have no clean sheets against Bayern Munich in our last 7 games. We have, however, been the first to score in 4 out of the last 5. Are we feeling like we can get a good start? We have been dominant at home. We have been able to control games. Wow, look at this moustache from Manuel Neuer. And I do believe Saka is ready to hit form and start controlling, carrying this club. Odegaard on the bench as well. Huge news. Martin Odegaard on the bench. On the flip side, we have Neuer, Stanisic, Tar, Upamecano and Lima, with Kimmich and Pavlovic in the middle. Serge Gnabry, my son. Yeah? My actual son. Serge Gnabry in the building. Returns to the arse with Olise. Carl, who is lighting up the Bundesliga right now, this little left-footed wizard. And we've got another one in there in Olise as well, with Kane up top. So, look, serious outfit. And we will do well to win this. But I think we are we favourites? Let's have a look. We are favourites. We are favourites against Bayern Munich at home. Okay, well, we will see. Here's a return for Harry Kane, of course, who has got such a fantastic record at the Emirates and against Arsenal. I think he scored 6 times at the Emirates before. Don't judge me, right? I'm on the clock. If you're watching, right, and you're judging me, we are on the clock. I've got my finger on the button. I've actually been working on an updated clock. Oh no, wait. I pressed it too early. Have I pressed it too early? Yeah, I pressed it too early. Right, hold on. Okay, right, we've pressed it. We're underway. This is huge. Champions League football of this level, you will not see every day of the week. There have been some not dull games, but almost meaningless games, to be fair. This is an indicator, or will be an indication, of exactly where both clubs really are. They are dominating in their respective domestic leagues and probably favourites, I would say. Both of these clubs favourites, topping the Champions League group table, and it is Bayern Munich already on the ball and knocking it around nicely. They are not afraid to go forward with Carl Who is... Oh, that's ominous already. I don't want to hear that noise yet, do we?
Pepe is marrying corn star Tiana Trump.
What? Pepe... Pepe is... Pepe is marrying corn star Tiana Trump. Okay, right. I don't know who that is, but I'll take your word for it, and I wish them happily ever after. Is that why he's on? Is he on Fraud Watch? Is he on Fraud Watch? Is that what we're saying? Right, Upamecano knocking it into Carl, drilled pass, and then he knocks it over to the number 7. Is that Elise? Elise, is the Elise number 7? No, that's Gnabry. Gnabry's got long hair now. Has Gnabry got dreads? It looks like Serge Gnabry has grown dreads, Adama Traore style, or we will investigate. Arsenal pressing high from the front. How are we feeling, lads? How are we feeling? Are we locked in? What have we locked in? Let's have a look at your comments and whatnot. We are with Timber and David Raya at the back. Bit of safety and security. Calma, says David, as he boots it high and wide towards Trossard. He's going to be Trossard against, well, whoever he's against, he's lost out, and it's Elise on the ball. Elise, what a player. It is Elise against Eze, the 2 former Crystal Palace men, who may, have they both been at Reading as well? Am I right in saying that? Or is it QPR? Maybe it's both. Where was Elise before Crystal Palace? Should we do some investigating? Who's got the information? Pepe's marrying cornstar Tiana Trump. Incredible. What's the score prediction? Score prediction is it's going to be a 2-1. 2-1 to the Arse. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 2-2 either. A 2-2. A Desmond. A little Desmond. Arsenal boating it clear again with David Raya. And losing the first duel, but second ball is there to be won. Zubimendi heading it into the danger area. It is, however, Joshua Kimmich. He's up against Declan Rice here. Declan Rice is going to be pulled up for a foul. First action of the day. Declan to foul Joshua Kim. I mean, they look very, very strong. Everybody comfy on the ball. Harry Kane dropping into centre-back position right now to come and help out, but it is Arsenal who've won the ball back, and Eze has been fouled by Jonathan Tah. Clumsy challenge from the big German international. Eze on fire right now. Got there first, got his body in front of the ball, and goes down to win us our first set piece and our first dangerous moment for Declan Rice to whip it in. Got my son, yeah? Got my son. Declan, how are we doing anyway? Where are we? Did you see McTominay's goal? One of the best goals I've ever seen in my life. I mean, the importance of that goal just makes it so much more special. He's done something that, you know, decades of people, decades of international players haven't been able to. I watched the game. It was an unbelievable game. Goals, all the goals in that game were unbelievable goals. Goals from the halfway line, curlers from outside the box, you know, overhead kicks. Declan Rice whips the free kick in. Good one. Oh, it's a good free kick as well. And it's William Saliba with a shoddy header. He's glanced it high and wide, and a fantastic opportunity. Another set piece where Arsenal have just, oh, he's offside. He is offside by quite a distance as well. But Declan Rice's quality of delivery cannot be understated. Good power, yeah, good clean whippage. But it is Saka who's going to win his ball back there. He's up against Lima here, who is capable of a foul or two, and Pavlovic. It is, however, the German club who are going to win back possession through the throw-in. Saka felt he was pushed and shoved, but didn't go down. 5 minutes in, 0-0. How are we feeling? Confidence? Thoughts on Chelsea destroying Barca last night? Should we be worried? I mean, for me, it just eliminates Barca as, you know, one of the favourites. Really, they've got work to do. They have got injuries, to be fair to them. But, you know, Chelsea had the ball in the back of the net a few times. They really did open them up. And even though some of those didn't count, it didn't look convincing, did it? So I don't rate a couple of the guys they got on the team. You know, Ferran Torres missing absolute sitters. He's slightly fraudulent for me, has been for a while. They need Rafinha back. You know, I don't know that they look at their best. I think Lewandowski is on the way out. Rice with a long throw here. Opportunity knocks. We have thrown it deep into the box, looking for the chaos. And it is cleaned up by Miles Lewis-Skelly, who has, however, been dispossessed brilliantly by Carl. This kid is very, very highly rated. I think he's like 18. Let's just have a look at this, shall we? Bayern Munich playing their way out of the back. Got good pressure from Arsenal. How old is this kid? Carl. Lennart Carl. He's 17. Oh, he's actually 17. Wow. Wow, he's incredible. 17. He is pretty much looking like one of the best players on the pitch right now. Very low centre of gravity. Left-footed. Can play from the right or through the middle. Where's the number 42? Random. But yeah, as it stands, Arsenal being forced to sort of sit back with Joshua Kimmich controlling this on the halfway line. We await the madness. Arsenal's first real challenge this season. I think that's unfair. That's harsh. So look at the other scores. There are other scores on the doors. Wowzers! Harry Barker, member for 48 months. How's it going, Hugh? Hope you're good. Love to you, mother, mate. Very, very well. However, Liverpool and Arne Slot struggling. They are really struggling, aren't they? Wow, incredible. 1-0 down to PSV. PSV. Ivan Perisic penalty in the 6th minute has given Arne and Liverpool more headaches. And they currently sit in 11th in the Champions League table. They have been doing quite well in the Champions League. A chance for Arsenal with Saka in the box. Oh, it's just drifted past the effort from Zubimendi. Has fallen to Trossard with the shot. Oh my God. There's an offside there. I think Trossard is offside, but an opportunity there as the ball came in. Who was that from? It's Marino playing it over the top. I think Trossard might have been offside initially. Trossard, he's tried to dink it over Manuel Neuer with his left foot, and unlucky that it is curled wide. Saka couldn't get there. Good chance though for Arsenal. First opening in this game. Going to the home side. 9th minute. Are we ready? Harry Barker, minor. Oh wow, more sensational scores on the doors because breaking news. Breaking news. Real de Madrid are 1-0 down to Olympiacos. We've got a red card in the Sporting Club Brugge game as well. It is all going off. Olympiacos 1-0 up with Chiquinho's 8th minute. Oh, Pella. Oh, my word. Headaches all around for some of the biggest clubs in Europe. It remains 0-0 here. We've got Serge Gnabry up against Jurien Timber. Gnabry looking to switch it, does well, finds Olise on the opposite wing. Olise against Lewis-Skelly. And a chance here as Bayern Munich move forward towards our final third. Knocking it around like they own the gaff. Saka doing the closing down right now on Conrad Lemos. Maybe one of the weaker links in the side. Upamecano has got a mistake in him occasionally, but so far looking comfy. Kimmich passing ability is bang on the money, metronomic. And Olise and Carl just floating around, waiting, looking for problems. We're looking to create them. Where are we? Champions League nights are the best. It's all kicking off in the champions. PSV 1-0 up. Olympiacos 1-0 up. 10th minute. Kimmich drilling it out to... Who is that? I actually can't see who that is. Whoever it is. It's Pavlovic, I think. No, it's not Pavlovic. This is Pavlovic. Pavlovic into Carl. Carl looking very efficient so far. I would like to see people standing up, you know. I'd love to see people standing up at football games. But anyway, that's a conversation for another day. Jonathan Tah on the ball on the halfway line, and Bayern Munich looking to take it down the left-hand side with Gnabry, who has been clipped there by Jurien Timber, the referee waving play on. Kimmich bringing it forward. Olise against Lewis Skelly, and Trossard coming back to double up on him. He has had a fantastic time since moving to Bayern Munich. Looks like one of the best in the world. In the conversation with the Lamine Yamals of the business. Eze about to body Olise. Says sets. It's mental how badly Liverpool have fallen off a cliff. Here is Upamecano with the ball over the top looking for Serge Gnabry. He's asking a lot of him. Gnabry, he has got a lot of hair. Wow, he's just got the natural. I see you. I see you, my son. No dreads. Eze looking sweaty and Olise looking furious. It is all going off. Timber will take this throw in. 13th minute, 0-0 in London. England against Germany. London against Munich. Vincent against Mikel. Two former Manchester City men who seem to have a lot of respect for each other from the interviews that they were given. Kane dropping deep to get a couple of touches and help start the move, but it is Arsenal who are going to win back possession, and Saka can be set free here. Saka has got three men on him, and Jonathan Tah and Harry Kane both coming back to help out. I think Harry Kane is actually going to win the free kick there. Bukayo Saka frustrated, but was surrounded, triple teamed, with the free kick taken quickly and Arsenal getting the ball back with David Raya. You love to see it. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Thankful for you. Oh, foul there by Pavlovic, I believe, on Leandro Trossard. Clipped from behind. It's a soft one, but the referee says, hold up, wait a minute. Okay, we got 13 minutes on the clock. What are we thinking so far? We're looking okay. We haven't seen a shot from Bayern Munich. I'm feeling quite confident. Let me just check that I'm not. Atleti have taken the lead against Inter Milan. Olympiacos still 1-0 up against Real de Madrid. And Trossard into Zubimendi. Zubimendi hasn't really put his footprint on the game as of yet, but is beginning to now, with Trossard dropping deep to help out here, and Timber taking the safe option as we go backwards. Let's just edge our way forward with Mikel Merino pushing it out to Lewis Skelly, who is taken down and fouled by Jonathan Tah. That's going to be Tah's second foul of the game. Lewis Skelly to be fouled. Lewis Skelly to be fouled. Mikel Merino spotting the run of Leandro Trossard. He's not got the legs to get there, though, and the pass was overhit. Manuel Neuer picks up, and we move. Are we looking like we've got options on the bench as well? Let's have a look at the bench. All over the top here for Merino. I just see another goal. Okay, there has a equaliser. Liverpool have got their equaliser against PSV. Huge relief for Arne Slot, who is, I would say he's under pressure right now. Obviously he's under pressure, but I mean, I don't know how much longer they can keep losing. It has been an unbelievable downward spiral. Raya takes the goal kick long, looking for Saka. It could be a good ball, this. Davo, Manuel Neuer rushing out of his goal to head clear. Chances for an opening. Spanish keeper spotting the run of Saka, who's actually been taken clean out by Manuel Neuer. He did get there first, but Saka's nose, I think, is bleeding profusely, dripping sauce. Is he all right? He's made a good run, and he should have taken that on the half volley. Can he get there? You can't get there. No, you can't get there. He actually did Okay, right. So Manuel Neuer has headed the ball away and into Bukayo Saka's face, and his nose is now bleeding. He's getting some attention from the physios. Right, let's have a look at the stats while we are here. Never a foul. Is that a foul, is it? Time for Madueke. No, we're not ready for Saka to come off. Tommy Tuchel is in the building, probably feeling slightly conflicted tonight. Oh no, well, no, not really. He's a Dortmund man, isn't he? Well, the German England manager watching on, and probably watching the likes of, who would he be watching? Declan Rice, Lewis Skelly, Saka, Eze, a lot of England potential starters in the Arsenal team. We are England FC right now with Saka, Madueke, Eze, Rice, Lewis Skelly, Nwaneri, all in the conversation. I think Ben White potentially maybe one day again, but for the time being probably not. Should we be worried about the Chelsea? I think they should be involved in the title race, and well, that conversation at least, with the money that they've spent, the players that they've got. They are very good going forward, has to be said. I told you about Steven. Steven is a serious baller. He's a star in the making, and he's on fire right now, really. A lot of people in Spain are looking at him, and you know, the value's going up by the day. They've also, well, we've got Gnabry on the ball here. We're back underway, 18th minute, Bayern Munich pushing forward with Jonathan Tah drilling it into Carl. Leonard. It's Olise against Lewis Skelly. Olise going past Lewis Skelly and going down way too easily. He wins the free kick. Tricky little guy, this one. Very saucy individual. And wins Bayern Munich a free kick in the final third. Dangerous position this as well. Look at the trickery. Look at the source. Look at the source. One of the best. I don't know how England have let this guy get away. Lewis Skelly making sure that he brings him down. Cynical foul really, but had to be done. It is Joshua Kimmich to take this free kick now. Harry Kane in the box and looking very, very dangerous. What kind of set piece are we going to get here? It's whipped in and headed away by Lewis Skelly or Saliba. Oh no, that's Marino. Headed away by Marino at the near post. Picked up by Serge Gnabry at the back, and the danger is cleared. They come back again though with Olise taking on Trossard. Where's Lewis Skelly gone? Here's Olise, couple of step overs, drops the shoulder, goes to the byline, uses the right foot and wins the corner. Sophistication from Olise. Trossard doing his best to watch him out. Let's have a look at the statisticals. Only one shot in the game, that's William Saliba's header, which wasn't offside. I thought that was offside. Arsenal have had 22% possession. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, we're getting dominated. 76% possession they've had. The corner is booted to the back post where Upamecano waits, and that is a shot off target from Deo Upamecano. Set piece routine that Arsenal didn't quite pick up on. It's actually the pick and, is that the pick and roll? Is that the pick and roll they call it? Very clever little move there from Bayern Munich. Whoever number 44 is, who is that? 44 is Stanisic, blocking the run of another to open it up for Upamecano, who could have done better with his header. Great tackle from Lewis Skelly to win it back for Arsenal, and a chance which wouldn't drop for Leandro Trossard. Duels to be won though. Arsenal like winning them. No foul given just yet, but I can see one's coming. Here is Zubimendi taking it to the byline and winning the corner for Arsenal. Good work from the Spanish international. Trying to get the crowd going as well. I feel like there is tension in the air. We know that any mistake and they probably will capitalise. They were 2-0 down in their last game, I believe. Maybe their last game, perhaps the one before that I was watching. 2-0 down. Did come back to win 4-2, I think, but they are potentially gettable, but very dangerous going forward. Serge Gnabry is too small to be defending corners, but is one of the bodies in the box. Every man inside the 18 for Bayern. It's Saka to whip it in. It's a header on target, and of course it's Jurrien Timber with the goal from the corner. You love to see it, Arsenal Football Club. I've scored again first against Bayern Munich. It's 1-0, Jurrien Timber's header, and Saka gets himself an assist. Beautiful start for Arsenal Football Club. 22% possession maybe, but really no shots conceded. And with the set pieces that we have been getting, we have managed to take advantage early doors. Saka whipping it in, every man running to the near post or in front of the keeper. 4 of them. So many potential targets. He hits an area, and it is Jurrien Timber who clips it past the sprailing Manuel Neuer, who is probably going to say that he was being obstructed, but I don't see it at all. It's a fantastic corner. Great set piece. And another one from Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. 1-0 in the 22nd minute. My word, we've done it again. Jurrien Timber. Absolutely electrifying. He is arguably the best right back in the Premier League right now. And he's a complete player. Not the tallest, but still got up quite high to clip that past the keeper, who was at full stretch. 1-0 to Arsenal. And you're already seeing more urgency about the German side. Beautiful. Yeah, how are we feeling now, lads? How are we feeling? Set Piece FC are back, yes. And you love to see it. What's this? It's a yellow card for Upamecano. There's your mistake. The foul on... Is it Mosquera? It is. It's Mosquera who gets there first. Wow, he's taken out cleanly by Upamecano, late with the challenge. Here is the replay then. So the little shove from Timber initially, I think, is what they're arguing. It is a cheeky move, that from Arsenal. He's definitely done that on purpose. Little shove in the back of the keeper. Keeper doesn't go down, though. If he'd gone down, I think maybe they've got a claim. He doesn't. He plays on. Goes, lunges out for the ball, and he's beaten to it by Timber's glancing header. What do we think about that then? Yellow card for Upamecano for bringing down Christian Mosquera. But we are live and exclusive and 1-0 up against the German champion. They're not even champions. They're not even champions. Against Germany's most, what would you say? I don't want to say winningest. What would you say? Most honoured. Here we go. Declan Rice free kick. Another set piece for Arsenal. Whipped into the back post. And this one not properly dealt with. Saka will pick it up at the edge of the box. Saka does keep possession. Rice trying to clip that one over to Timber, but it's gone straight through to Manuel Neuer. Great start for Arsenal. What a delivery from Saka. We put the ball in a place where the keeper feels like he has to claim it, but can never. Kylian Mbappe has just made... Wow, Kylian Mbappe has just scored twice in 2 minutes. Kylian Mbappe is... unreal. Kylian Mbappe, 2 goals in 2 minutes to give Real Madrid a 2-1 lead in Greece. Going 1-0 down in the 8th minute to Chiquinho's goal. It is their new number 9, who was... Is he number 9? I feel like he's number 9. He might be number 10. I actually don't know. Let's have a look. I know he's changed his number, hasn't he? He's number 10 now. Yeah, he's gone back to 10. Okay, cool. Right, so who's got the number 9 at Real Madrid? That's an interesting one. Has anybody got the number 9? Oh, Endrick. Endrick has got the number 9. Sensational. Endrick, who doesn't really feature. I mean, he does in the Champions League. Oh, 11 minutes he played. Right, we are clear. We are winning something this year. It looks like it, doesn't it? We look so good. We look like we've mastered football. We look like we are keying into the data and leaning into it so much that we've found huge advantages in certain places in the pitch. The duel winners definitely helping. Vincent Kompany looking stressed and angry on the sidelines, frustrated. He is wearing a fleece, looking warm. Mikel Arteta wearing the same attire as ever, but is... Oh, actually, wait. He's got some baggy trousers on today, Arteta. We're going baggy, are we? Okay. Maybe he's got two... I think he's got 2 pairs of trousers on. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, Kompany, I think, has got 2 pairs of trousers on. He is cold. It is cold out here. I mean, it's not that cold. Probably colder in Germany, isn't it? Zubimendi squaring it to Declan Rice, the 2 of them playing centre-back right now. Drilling that one into Mikel Merino in midfield. Merino, with a few yards of space, can pick a pass, and he switched play towards Trossard. Lovely touch from the Belgian. Knocks it down the wing for Declan Rice. 1-2 between the 2 of them. A drop of the shoulder from Trossard in towards Lewis Skelly at the top of the box. Lewis Skelly's cross is blocked and cleared. But Arsenal looking to double their advantage and definitely having a little bit more of the ball now. I feel like that 22% needs updating. Chelsea fans think half their players are the best in their position in the league. Fraudfather. My pizza curse is coming into effect again. No pizza, Arsenal win. Order pizza, Arsenal lose. Right. Lock off the pizza numbers, right? Delete the pizza apps. Pizza does sound good, though. What are we thinking? Mikel Arteta. What a guy. 1-0 up against Bayern Munich. Clean sheets, FC. We are locked in and ready to go top of the Champions League group phase table. I tell thee. They are struggling against us. They are. They can't find openings. We are very careful on the ball. Every pass is like, every completed pass is celebrated like a goal scored. Psychologically, this is the mentality. Work hard off the ball. Look at the work rate from Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino going cross-country running right now. He's already clocked in 15 kilometers. Joshua Kimmich trying desperately to help out, but it's Upamecano on the ball again. And the more Upamecano is on the ball for Bayern Munich, the more the advantage is with Arsenal. Timber racing back to win possession and finds David Raya. Left-footed boot clear from Arsenal's goalkeeper. And Leandro Trossard, feeling like he was tossed around like a small smurf, goes down holding his ear. No free kick given. Bayern Munich given the advantage. The forbidden pizza. Oh, mate, no pizzas for you. No pizzas for you. Basically, you need to do pizzas on Thursdays. That would be ideal. When champions, champions, le champions. I think we could win it all. I'm not being funny, right? What is to stop Arsenal? We've got 2 teams. Name a position, and I will tell you a player who can readily replace the starter in your selected Arsenal 11. That's Arsenal ball, isn't it? That's an Arsenal ball. No, it isn't. It's a Bayern Munich ball. Trossard losing out to Olise and Pavlovic. Double teaming him to win Bayern the throw. I mean, I find it difficult to believe. I cannot fathom a world in which Arsenal don't win something this year. Something. We are equipped to win multiple trophies. Multiple. And that is, it's tasty. It's very, very tasty. It sounds good, doesn't it? Multiple trophies. We're in the mix for all of them. You can't, look, we're knocking it around at home against Bayern Munich, one of the best teams in world football. Eze goes past his man to find Merino. Merino to Eze! Oh, have you not scored? Oh my God. Oh, big chance for Arsenal. Look at the football. The football, though, is sumptuous stuff. Oh, wow. I got a bit excited there because I thought that was inevitable that he scored. Brings it down, Eze does. Nutmegs Upamecano. Merino finds Eze. He's onside. And it's a world-class challenge from, who is that? Is that Joshua Kimmich? Somebody has just flung themselves. Oh, stop that, Eze. Eze nutmegging a Pamecano. He's unreal. He is unreal. Look at this baller. Oh, he's actually put it wide, though. The shot is wide anyway. How's he put that wide? Kylian Mbappe has just scored the third goal of... He scored 3 goals in 7 minutes. Kylian Mbappe has got 3 goals in 7 minutes. It's now 3-1 to Real Madrid against Olympiacos. 22nd minute, 24th minute, 29th minute. Right-footed shot. Another right-footed shot. This one from outside the box. And a header from the centre of the box. Great work from Kylian, who may well be the top scorer in the Champions League now. Who are the top scorers in the Champions League? Full stop. There is a golden boot of sorts up for grabs. Goals. Osimhen with 6. Harry Kane with 5. Mbappe with 5. And that was probably before tonight. So Mbappe could be on 8 right now. I'm not 100% sure about that. Let's have a look. Incredible. Eze should have scored. He really should have done. I cannot believe he side-footed that wide. And, oh, no way! It's 1-1. Bayern Munich have scored. It's Carl. It's Leonard Carl. Mate. Leonard Carl announces himself on the biggest stage of them all. And I tell you what, look at the move. Jonathan Tah rolls it from the halfway line to Joshua Kimmich, whose ball is a 40, 50-yard ball over the top to Serge Gnabry, who takes it on the volley, side foots it, one touch, first time, square into Leonard Carl, who's made the run and beats Mosquera to the ball. Easy side-footed finish from 6 yards past David Raya, who had no chance, and we are level. Not ideal. Okay, so, wow. Well, both teams to scored ons. Congratulations. Bayern Munich. We did say 2-1. We said 2-1. We're still in contention for the prediction to come off. It's a wake-up call for Arsenal. Things are not as comfy as you would think. And they are capable in what was a 3-pass move of taking the ball over the halfway line and into the back of the net. So Vinicius Jr. has just scored to make it 4-1 to Real Madrid, who are battering Olympiacos. Another ball over the top looking for Harry Kane. Harry Kane into the box, and Saliba, oh, had a hand on him. I think Kane goes down looking for that penalty. Referee says no. Good defending by the main man at the back for Arsenal, but he has given the ball away in his next action. Where are we, lads? Where are we? We need to get Saka involved in the game more. But we are arriving. Subimendi, 1 apiece then. Wow, it's a real blow that is, because not good enough. Yeah, not good enough. Can't do anything about that unbelievable move. It was very, very... Saka's in! Oh, Gnabry has just about done enough to poke it away from him. Good Lord, I thought Saka had him then. Somehow, Gnabry managed to get goal side and win the ball back, and they can clear. It's Gnabry doing most of the defending for Bayern Munich right now, but it's Olise using his body well. Kane picks up possession, and Jonathan Tah will go long again, and another chance here for Bayern Munich as it drops for Pavlovic. Pavlovic, good control. He will shoot. Oh, he will shoot when he should have squared it to Olise. Olise is right next to you and was wide open for another tap-in. It's unbelievable work rate from Serge Gnabry at the back. Another 40, 50-yard ball over the top, and Arsenal looking exposed on the break like this. That's clearly a weakness, or something that they're Bayern are looking to expose. 36 minute, 1-1. Great chance for Bayern Munich. And a man down for Arsenal, Trossard. We may well be seeing Noni Madueke, who is readying himself on the sidelines with the Belgian international currently looking like he's played his last minutes of the day. Big moments. These are the moments. These are the moments. These are the moments. So, for locking in season, we require shots and tarts. We require everyone just fouls. Everyone just foully. It's Madueke is coming on. You did say so, and you are not wrong. You're never wrong. Hashtag never wrong, because with new information we reassess, and it is clear that Trossard has got some sort of issue here that he's not going to be able to get up from. He's getting help to get to his legs, and Madueke is pulling on the shirt. The training top is off. He is ready, willing and able. 37th minute, early introduction for Noni Madueke, who did get some minutes in our last game, but he's coming back to full fitness, so it will be interesting to see how he gets along. Exciting substitution. Trossard's been in incredible form, to be fair to him. It's really changed people's opinions, I think, over the last this season. And hopefully everything is good there, because he makes a fantastic option. Trossard, very preoccupied. He's clearly upset about that. But Madueke is on. Let's go, baby. Yeah? Let's go, Madueke. Come on, my son. I'll tell you what, I'm excited about Madueke. He's a saucy individual. Trossard straight down the tunnel into the changing room. Clearly, that injury is going to need looking at. David Raya taking the goal kick long. 38th minute, we're back underway. So Madueke on. Trossard off. Naturally left-footed. If he is going to go on the left-hand side, you would think that's where he'll start. Tottenham Hotspur have taken the lead against the Champions League holders. I repeat, PSG currently 1-0 down at home to Tottenham Hotspur. And this is why I believe that Arsenal were in such a good position and being considered favourites, because the strongest teams in Europe are struggling to cope with Premier League opposition, namely Arsenal. But Tottenham, honestly, PSG, I thought better of you. I really did. I really did. 1-0 down to Richarlison's goal, which is hilarious. Timber knocking it down with the chest for Bukayo Saka, who's robbed by Konrad Lema. Finds Harry Kane. Great touch to Harry Kane. He's going to go past Saliba. Saliba making a good recovery, but fantastic work from Kane to keep possession there. Lovely hold-up play. And 5 minutes left on the clock. Arsenal have got work to do here. It is Olise on the ball. Dropping a shoulder against Lewis Skelly. That is a great battle over there between those two young starlets. Olise takes the safe option, but Bayern keep possession, and they are knocking it around nicely, looking for this opening. Olise against Skelly, takes it to the byline, gets his cross in. It's a deep cross towards Gnabry at the back post, where Saka is still there and can clear hastily for a throw-in. Since Madueke nickname has been redacted since his no, it's a term of endearment. Madueke, like Saka, it's not it's not a negative. Madukes, like Mar Dukes, like that's respectful. Mar Dukes, Madukes. Honestly, I really do love him. I think he's massively underrated. He's got a lot of potential. If he isn't the most exciting, because I think Eze is taking that mantle. He's one of the most exciting players at the club in terms of entertainment factor. He's constantly trying to go past a man. I do think that he does the safety thing first a lot more when he's on the left-hand side. Doesn't look to take men on as much. But from the right, I think he's quite electrifying at times. And, you know, he can create a lot of, not clear-cut opportunities, but just, you know, that one game where I think he crossed it 14 times. If he can work on the accuracy of that final ball, there is a very dangerous player in there. And look, he's getting England international experience now. He's in the conversation. He'll be confident and raring to go with a new lease of life at Arsenal. So Madueke it's a term of endearment, right? We're not redacting that one. Redacting or retracting, right? We're leaning in. Where are we though? Where are we? Kylian Mbappe, what a player. What an absolute player. Who's going to end up with more goals this season, do you reckon? Haaland or Mbappe? Right, David Raya has the ball. Not really a fan of him dithering on it, but he is calm. And there's Declan Rice in support. Options. A few minutes before the break. One apiece. Great game so far. Intense. Theo Upamecano risking it all by shoulder barging Eze out of the way. He's already on a yellow, don't forget. Has got away with that though, and Elise will try and switch play. It's an adventurous pass, that one, asking a bit much of Leonard, who is floating around dangerously at the top of this tree. Bayern Munich more than happy these days. In fact, I think it is the tactic really to have Kane in the 10 and either a Nicholas Jackson or a similar player. That is Saka to be fouled. Bukayo Saka has been brought down by Konrad Lehmer there, who is going to be booked. The number 27 as irate. Look at that. Wow. He is absolutely sent Mikel Arteta over the edge on the sideline. Saka ready to go clear. It's a great turn by Saka, and it's pretty much a rugby tackle by Konrad Lehmer. Brings his man down and sets Mikel Arteta off like a rabid dog. He is just... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Arteta gets a yellow tonight. That was essentially begging for a yellow. Oh, he's been carded. He has been carded for asking for the card and that reaction, which is understandable because it was animated to say the least. But Arteta living every pass and challenge as if he was on the pitch himself. The attention to detail often sending him over the edge. That was very OTT. He is royally pissed off quite easily, though, I think, especially when things are not going our way. The decision going against Konrad Lehmer, though, and we move. Saliba over the halfway line. Zubimendi skips one out towards Madueke now. A chance to run at his man. It is Olise in front of him, but he's also got Leonard dropping back. Zubimendi clipping one to the back post for Timber. There's a great cross from Timber, and a chance goes a begging for Arsenal with Madueke not able to get himself in front of Upamecano. A good cross from Timber on the first, on the volley. How? I think Upamecano actually holds back Madueke and shoves him out the back. I mean, VAR should be having a look at that, surely. Shove in the back. Cheeky shove in the back. Could be called clever. Often is. Jonathan Tah with a loose touch as Bayern Munich look to play their way out of the back. 30 seconds left in this first half before injury time. We are with Olise taking on Lewis Skelly in the box. Drops a shoulder with a fake shot. Another square ball towards Harry Kane. He tries to scoop turn his way away from Saliba, and it's fallen. It's fallen to David Raya, who got there first, but it was first man to react, basically wins there with Harry Kane lurking. And Saliba, who booted it clear, it's actually come off Zubimendi's behind and gone straight through to the keeper. Madueke taking on Stanisic with all the pace and guile. It's Saka 1-2 with Madueke. Saka can get a cross in now, but squares it instead to Declan Rice at the top of the box. Rice with a cross which is blocked by Pavlovic. And Leonard Carl coming back to help out. So 3 minutes of injury time on the clock. Carl's touch is unreal. I know, he's very, very good, isn't he? Look at that. Look at the touch. Beautiful. It's a Cruyff turn touch that is trapped perfectly by the 17-year-old. Unbelievable. 17 years old. It's great. 2 minutes left of injury time then. Arsenal have got themselves a set piece of sorts here with a throw, which is parallel with the edge of the box. It's heaved in by Declan Rice. Not the greatest. It looked like it slipped out of his fingers, to be honest, and we've had to play it all the way back to Jurrien Timber on the halfway line. Rice will bring it forward now with pace, aggression and tenacity. He's gone into the middle of the box and laid up Madueke. Madueke couldn't get there first, couldn't get the shot off, and Bayern Munich can regain possession here under pressure. Lewis Skelly. He's going to clear that for a throw. Just a minute left of this injury time now. Bayern Munich 1, Arsenal 1 at the Emirates. Leonard Cole's equaliser, cancelling out fantastic work from Arsenal's set piece routine with Jurrien Timber's flicked header. And what's that? Is that a foul by Lewis Skelly? I think it's a foul by Lewis Skelly on Michael Olise. Well, now that combo is happening a lot right now. PSG have equalised. The champions. The French champions at home, who would have been in trouble tonight with the Ultras had that scoreline stayed the same, have equalised against Tottenham. The UEFA Europa League finalists, runners-up, against the champions of Europe. Here we go then with Vitinha, nice goal. Arteta has been booked indeed. Lewis Skelly looks out of his depth against Olise. It is a tough challenge, man. He's not, he's not far away from being top 3 in the world, basically, Olise. At his half-time, though, 1 apiece at the Emirates. Jurrien Timber's header cancelled out by Leonard Carl and Vincent Kompany. He's slightly the more relieved of the two coaches, I would have thought. Mikel Arteta showing signs of frustration and having to make the change for Trossard, who is looking like he's injured his ankle or knee. Madueke coming on has given him something else to think about. Well, how are we feeling, lads? Oh, it's going to be... Oh, Richard Banks in the building. Yeah? Very nice. Very nice. Where are we? We are still looking Koigi. Let's have a look at these statisticals, shall we? 37% possession. We really are getting dominated in terms of having the ball, but we have created double the XG, which comes from the same amount of shots and the same amount of shots on target. Both sides with 3 shots and 1 on target. And 1 big chance each in the game. They are much more accurate with their passing. I would say we are slightly more direct. However, it's quite an even one, this, isn't it? All of our XG really comes from set play. 0.09 XG from open play, which is terrible, frighteningly bad. 0.32 for Bayern Munich. So, yeah. Very dangerous, very finely poised. Let's have a look at the shots. The shots in this game, William Saliba's early header, well wide, another set piece routine. And Eze, who, I don't actually know how he missed that. That's the best chance of the game for me. He side-footed that wide, under pressure, and a fantastic lunging challenge, I guess, to put him off was enough from, I can't remember who it was by. We started then with the Bayern Munich efforts. Deo Upamecano's header well wide, but a set piece routine that was quite effective. Sort of pick and roll, one man blocking any defenders from the run that Upamecano made. His header wide from close range as well. You can see how close that is. It's just outside the 6-yard box. Then we have had a Stanisic shot, but the 32nd minute saw Leonard Carl side-footing it home with that trusted left foot from close range after what was a magnificent first-time pass from Serge Gnabry. Serge undoing the arse. Ah, it's predictable, isn't it? This game is about conservation of energy for us. How did it feel to concede? Unusual feeling. I mean, it's an amazing goal. It's a long ball, 45-yarder, pinged into the top corner, taken on the volley first time with incredible control. And, you know, it's an unbelievable touch and pass from Gnabry. It puts it on a plate for Cole. He can't really miss. And he has been sensational today, so you can't really say he didn't deserve something from the game. One apiece, it probably seems fair, given what we've seen so far. But Arsenal, they do give you confidence, you know, that from set pieces, from throw-ins, from corners, they have the potential to control the game for, you know, the majority of the half that we've just seen, even without the ball. I don't really feel like, apart from in quick transitions, that we've been under pressure. Bayern, though, very good on the ball, very patient. And, you know, you really do have to, against this side, I think, because of what he's built, you know, and how many top quality defensive duel winners we have. I think you really do have to pull something magical out of the hat every time now against Arsenal. Oh, we've seen that since the beginning of the season. You only concede golazos. That's basically it. Against Liverpool is our only defeat of the season. And it took an incredible free kick that he would do well to replicate, you know, in 1,000 attempts, basically. Sensational scenes, though, because it's locking in. It's locking in. Locking in. Yeah. We are ready and willing. Yeah. We are arriving. Beautiful scenes of emotion are glorious. You love to see it. You love to see it. Where are we? Minor. Wow. Miles Lewis Skelly against Olise. Oh my goodness, wow. That's a real battle that's going on, isn't it? Those two are really going at each other. Let's have a look at this then. Comments, where are we? Where the hell did this Carl guy pop out from? I mean, he's been on the scene for a minute now. Sensational talent. 17 years old and running the game. We did say that early doors. He's one to watch. He is Messi-esque in his ability. I don't want to say it like that, but it's just it's the frame, the left-footedness, the touch is magnificent. The Cruyff turn touch that he did, trapping the ball flat. Beautiful scenes. Timer. Yeah. Love to your mother. Yeah. Okay, right. Where are you all? Where are you all? I need you all to lock in, right? I need you all to lock in. Do me a favor, right? I need you to just do me a favor. I want you all to put in one emoji. Yeah, one emoji. If you're a member, use your selected new special emojis. Yeah, your fraud fathers emojis. I want one emoji from everyone to sum up the first half. Who's this? Who is this? Ooh.
Father, did you see Doman's second goal in U19 UCL?
World class. I mean, we've got our own Lamine Yamal. I feel a little bit sorry for Ranieri because even though he's still a child, you know, he's sort of been eclipsed in the minds of Arsenal fans who are waiting for the next great one, you know. Turn the timer off. Where's the timer? Timer. Dalman, unbelievable goal. He's doing what he's doing. He's doing 360 twirls in the middle of the box. Let's have a look at these emojis then to sum up this first half. Theo is not impressed. What's that? Right, it's difficult to watch. Okay, right. It's we're nervy. We are nervy. True golazo that goal was from Dalman though. Yeah, questionable at best. I would agree. I feel like we look good. We're competitive against the best in the world, lads. Oh, we've got hate watchers. Hate watchers have got the popcorn out. Saka does need to lock in. He does. He really does need to lock in. It's a big game for him. I don't feel like we've seen the best of him so far, but he is being double and triple teamed. Harry Kane is making Saliba's life very difficult. Long ball over the top was perfect though. Look at Gnabry's touch. Gnabry is the one that got away for me. You know, in the last decade, the young talent, it was like we had Theo Walcott, right? He was Mark 1. Then you had Oxlade-Chamberlain, Mark 2, who improved the technical ability, I think, but, you know, he was stronger and he was more technically gifted than Walcott. And then you just had Gnabry, who was clear of both of them. It was like an injection of Walcott's pace and Ox's strength and technical ability. And he's just gone on to do it all, hasn't he?
Madueke arriving in the second half. Watch this space.
Madueke arriving in the second half. Watch this space. Well, look, he is, like I say, he's one of the most entertaining we've got. He's got the ability to go past a man and the willingness to do so as well, which is key. But yeah, Gnabry for me, one that got away, and for so cheap as well. We were really hoodwinked there. I really don't understand exactly what happened. I would love to know. But I do remember a time when he was being loaned out to West Brom, playing under Tony Pulis, and then sort of shoehorned in through the back door in Germany, you know, where Bayern picked him up after, I think he was at Wolfsburg. Hopefully Madueke is arriving in the second half though. Saka has got a bloody nose, but he'll have to clean that one up and get on with it. Yeah, man up, son. Eze needs to step up. He's had a big chance already, hasn't he? He's had a big chance, big moment. How has he put that wide? You're 8 yards out. You're 8 yards out. I'm not sure how you've missed that, if I'm perfectly honest with you.
Serge would not have become that guy in London.
I don't know. Really? Why do you think that? I guess he has become that guy being part of a Bayern Munich team that is elite, yes, and we have not been elite for a minute, so maybe he did time it perfectly. There is that to be said, but I don't see why, if we had kept some of these guys together, like there's still players I think who could have played a part, you know. But yeah, just why are we talking about that? It's gone, and we are seeing him snake us now on this pitch right now. I'm actually offended every time he touches the ball eloquently. It's beautiful. Look, he's a saucy individual. We've seen his best years, but he's now a great reader of the game, you know, and he is still technically gifted. That assist is the proof, if we needed any of that. They looked bang average before that, says Prof. Aggressor. Skelly exposed defensively today. They keep pinging long balls out to his side.
Home comforts. Dominant team. Psychology bro.
How much of sport is actually in your head? These are the questions. I would say at least 60% minimum. Maybe up to 80. It could just be 20% potential, or like 10% potential or ability. 5% reading of the 70%, I would say. Carl, what a player. Serge was just super mid. No. You not everyone can be a visionary, you know. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. He's one of the ones that I was most upset about because I could see his potential from like 15. He was playing in the, what's the, you know, the Youth Champions League. It used to be called something else. Something X or something. I can't remember. But that was a great way to pick up on like new talents. I mean, it still is really Champions League, but Gnabry had it. He had it at Arsenal for sure. Messi slander in the chat from Joey. Messi minus HGH, human growth hormone. Alexis McAllister. I mean, that is an outrageously wild claim from you. Serge would have become an Nketiah. That's disrespectful. No, that's really disrespectful, that is. I don't think you realise how good Gnabry's been over the last God knows how long. Nketiah, he does have ability and ambition and drive and whatnot, but he's limited by his physicality, extremely limited. Serge, in his position at least, isn't. He isn't. He's true ballers FC, Serge Gnabry, man. He really is. And they've got Elise in the building as well, with Harry Kane floating around in the centre. We've got Nicholas Jackson on the bench. Two benches have Kepa, Setford. We've got so many keepers on the bench. Ben White, Nketiah, Calafiori, Nurgle. Odegaard is back on the bench. Ethan Nwaneri and Martinelli. Bayern have Nicholas Jackson. Wisdom Mike. What a name. Wisdom Mike. Mr. Mike. Who also plays for Germany under 17 from the looks of things. He is 17 years old. Ulrich, Erbig, Kim, Guerrero, Bowie, Goretzka, Bischoff, Jackson. Musiala should be back in mid-January. I watched that game where he broke his leg. Good God. Oh, and I've just remembered Victor Yock. They've, let's check the other scores. They've released an SBC for Victor Yock. I'm going to have to lock in. Hold on. 337,000 coins. Oh my God, that picture. Look at that picture, bro.
God, I miss Alexis Sanchez. Would bang in this team.
Alexual Sanchez. What a guy. What an era. You had to be there. Eze, that picture, I'm going to need that in my team. Oh my God. Team of the week for the hat trick. How much is this one now? Oh, that's in my price range, so I might have to get that one instead, but I'm going to need a dynamic image for this Eze card. Beautiful. We are second half FC. The teams rolling out, both coaches making their way to the dugouts as the second half is about to begin. Are we ready? Good God, I miss Alexis Sanchez as well. It was such a shame how it ended. You know, I watched Marseille yesterday come back from 1-0 down against Newcastle. And as to be said, Aubameyang is... he's still got it. He's actually still got it. And it is, again, it's a real shame that ended the way that it did, because we could have got a couple more years out of him for sure. Right, we are underway in the second half. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1 with David Raya booting it clear for us and straight out for a goal kick. Okay. Right. People are calling for Calafiori card. It's the unveiling card. What do you mean by that, man? I don't think I can get that Gyökeres. He's too much. So that's like 400k. And we do not have. I've got about 50k. I've also got I will be on Jeff Bezos tonight. I'm going to eat and we're going to go on Jeff Bezos because this is the last day that you can get Pele, and I do want that free Pele. I'm going to lock in, get Pele and Maradona. Zubimendi foul on Michael Olise, who's now been fouled 3 times. Incredible. He's been fouled 3 times, Michael Elise. He does draw fouls. I think Bayern Munich's 2 players who draw the most fouls are Harry Kane and Elise by quite some distance. Pavlovic probably the most fouls. But Lewis Skelly is right in the thick of it with Leonard Carl, Elise, and Joshua Kimmich to deal with. Wow. Leonard Carl on the ball, forced to go back a little bit with Madueke and Marino chasing him down. It's Manuel Neuer, left-footed. Carl's one in towards Leonard Carl, who just about beats Madueke to it, but it's Arsenal who drilled that one forward into the danger zone, and Saka will pick it up at the top of the box. It's Bukayo Saka! Oh, it's off target, and it's a corner, I think. Oh, it's a corner. He's got the shot off. Let's have a look. I think he got it on target. And Jonathan Tah has done enough. Maybe there's an offside there. He could be offside. It's Zubimendi. Good work. It's not cleared properly by Joshua Kimmich. And it's Jonathan Tah who gets there. And it's Manuel Neuer who's made the save. He's clipped it over. That was going into the top corner, lads. Good effort from Saka. First shot on target for the star boy. He's taken a corner as well. Got an assist to his name from a corner already. Takes this one short though with Eze, and the 1-2 is there. It's Saka back into Eze. Top of the box. And the cross is weak and poor. Left-footed from Eze, but drilled back in by Madueke and could fall to anyone here. And falls into the arms of Manuel Neuer. So, chance for Arsenal and a chance for Bayern Munich to break quickly as well with Elise being chased by Madueke now. Good work from Madueke. Just slowed them down a little bit. And Saka comes back to win the ball back. Gets there ahead of his man and did well. Bayern Munich though back on the ball already with Upamecano drilling it out towards Gnabry. Playing on the left-hand side now. Gnabry with Timber to take on. He's taking him on. Threaded through ball for Harry Kane. Has got too much weight on it. Goes straight through to David Raya. But creative from Gnabry. Declan Rice risking it all with a hospital pass for Eze, who is fouled by Jonathan Tah. Rice can count himself quite lucky there. Poor pass. More of a touch really, but turned into a pass. And Bayern Munich have won themselves a corner. Konrad Lehmer's cross blocked by Bukayo Saka. Under pressure here then from the set piece against Vincent Kompany's... Sorry, Arsenal winning themselves a corner. Vincent Kompany under pressure against Arsenal's set piece routines. Can Saka again take advantage? Who are we aiming for this time? Manuel Neuer is paranoid as anything with Jurrien Timber's running through the back of his mind already. They've placed Konrad Lehmer to try and block off one of the Arsenal runs, but it's Saliba, Mosquera, Timber and Zubimendi all at the back post with Marino in there as well. They've made their runs. Here is Saka's driven cross, which is actually, play is going to be stopped here. I don't know why, but I think they're making... I don't know why we stopped play here. We have got a stoppage in play here. Referee is going to get the corner taken again. I don't know what was going on in the middle of the box, but Serge Gnabry did end up on the floor. The corner will be taken again though. Saka is going to take this corner. Kompany is fuming on the sidelines, wondering what is going on here. We have Saka ready to whip it in again. Arsenal threatening, and we've got the world on their knees from set pieces. Saka driven into the danger zone, and the chaos is there to be... Oh, it's a chance! Oh, It is going to be cleared only as far as Eze at the top of the box. Could have fallen to anyone, that one, as per usual. It's Eze into Saka. Saka in towards Marino with the shot over the bar. Took it hastily on the half volley with his right foot, weak and wide. But that cross from Saka is causing problems every time, and it's actually Marino who was there with the header initially. It looks like he's made the main man run. There he is, rising, and he just doesn't connect. For whatever reason, he just didn't connect with the actual ball. Looked like a free header from Marino, but he's missed it entirely. 52nd minute, still 1 apiece in this thriller. Right. Arsenal with 2 shots on target in the game then. Bukayo Saka. And that right-footed drilled effort. Oh, wow. Tottenham have taken the lead against PSG. And guess who it is that scored? It's the PSG man himself, Randall Kolo Muani. What a goal that is for him. What a way to announce his way into the Tottenham fans' hearts as well, with a much needed goal. Don't know if he's actually scored for them yet, so 2-1 away from home. That is a big, big scoreline for Tottenham in the Champions League, and a big message really as to how short PSG are right now. It's Madueke with a header in towards Harry Kane, and Bayern Munich clear. Olise. Here is Olise. Wonderful to watch. He is floating and drifting dangerously, dropping shoulders and being taken out by Zubimendi. Michael Olise to be fouled. 4 times he has now been fouled, Michael Olise. He is clearly the wow, that's incredible. That is. Look at that. Free kick for Bayern Munich, 54th minute. Joshua Kimmich is waiting to take this one. How are we feeling, lads? I'm feeling a little less confident right now. I feel like we're on shaky ground here. Free kick drilled by Joshua Kimmich. I think he went for goal. Is that a cross to the back post, or is that a cheeky little effort to try and lob David Raya from the halfway line again? It's Declan Rice. Rice with a marauding 40-yard run. He's going to cross it, and he's going to win Arsenal a corner. Great run from Declan Rice, literally from one end of the pitch to the other. And Arsenal win themselves another corner. PSV have taken a 2-1 lead against Liverpool at Anfield. Oh, wow. It's all going off in the Champions League. PSG have scored an equaliser as well. 2-2 against Tottenham. Vitinha with his second of the evening. Atleti 1 apiece now with Inter Milan. And Olympiacos have got 1 back against Real Madrid. It's 3-2 there. That Vinicius goal was cancelled out. So 3-2 in Greece. Saka with this corner. The latest. And cleared by Harry Kane. Only as far as Saka again though. Chance to whip it in again or take his man on. He's going to take a touch for space and then whip it to the back post where Marino waits. Mikel Marino, headed shot on target into the arms of Manuel Neuer. Easy save for the German, but great cross from Saka again. Marino at the back post, free and waiting. Here is Olise. Bayern doing well to keep possession. Kimmich will drill this one out to Leonard Carl. Look at the touch from the youngster. Beats Lewis Skelly, all ends up. Goes straight past him with pace as well. In the box now. It's Carl with the shot on target. Great save from David Raya. Didn't really connect with it probably as he would have liked, but this guy is a serious threat. Very small. Very, very small. Smurf-sized. And with the ability to drop a shoulder and be gone within a flash. That was another example of it. Bayern Munich's goal scorer. Showing a lot of potential out here today. Great ball from Raya, drilled into Saka. Saka is going to find Eze, who puts it out to Madueke, who is barged off of the ball by Serge Gnabry. Don't know if that's a free kick, but could well be. 57th minute, it's 1 apiece. Harry Kane, mouth breathing. Is that because he's tired, or is that how he does it all the time? Here's Madueke, chance to cross first time. He does. He should win Arsenal a corner here, and he has done. Corner for Arsenal again. This time from the left-hand side, you would imagine Declan Rice will be the one to whip this in. Vitinha with 2 goals on the night to cancel out Richarlison and Randall Kolo Muani's goals.
Hi Hugh.
Hello.
Hope you are doing well. How important is playing style to
G'day,
you?
mate.
Forget about the noise. Do you enjoy watching the Arsenal?
I enjoy winning, I'll tell you that. I enjoy us being associated with the biggest clubs in world football. I enjoy us being in the conversations, and I've lived through periods of Arsenal not being Wengerable, you know, so it's okay with me. It's okay, especially while we're winning. Here's Declan Rice with a whipped cross, dangerous, and the header again from Mikel Merino is wide, but another opportunity from a set piece. Arsenal controlling the game and creating the most opportunities from these set pieces. Great work from Mikel Merino to rise and get something on it at least. This time it is, well, it's about half a yard wide, but another great opportunity. Mikel Merino, more often than not, gets himself in a position from the corner. He looks like he sort of inherited Gabriel's main man runs. Certainly the best in the air at the club for me. Serge Gnabry lays it back to Manuel Neuer, who's gone long, looking for the run of Leonard Carl. There's a ball to be won in the middle of the park here. Can Madueke take it away from Elise? He can. He's got the legs to go past him as well. Madueke still going and brought down by Upamecano, still on a yellow. Dangerous position, this one. Could have been in there, Madueke. And he won't get too many more chances. You would imagine that Kim will be coming in shortly for Upamecano, who is now basically risking it all. The next foul, you would imagine, could be a yellow. That one is, I don't know if it's cynical, but he has caught Madueke. It looks like he gets a little bit of the ball as well, to be honest. We've got another yellow card on the sidelines here, and it's for the other side now. Vincent Kompany. Kompany receiving a caution from the referee. Mikel Arteta has already been cautioned. It is caution FC. Half an hour left on the clock. 1 apiece. How are we feeling? We're half an hour. Basically, it's next goal wins, isn't it? It's going to be next goal wins. Atalanta 2-0 up against Frankfurt. It is Sporting 0, Club Brugge 0. Liverpool 2-1 down. There's a cross from Declan Rice in towards Mosquera with the header. And how on earth has that not gone in? Manuel Neuer's, how has that not gone in? Incredible cross from Declan Rice. It's basically one of those corridor of uncertainty. Can't really do anything about it except throw your hands up, as Manuel Neuer did. And I tell you what, he's made an incredible save here. 2 yards out. Mosquera is just looking to nod that behind into the back of the net, and it's just going to be another Arsenal corner. Relentless attacking pressure from the North London side. Rice with the corner, power, precision, headed away by Upamecano, only as far as Miles Lewis-Skelly, but now a chance for Bayern Munich break, I thought, but we should be okay. Eze controlling it, David Raya on the halfway line, finds Declan Rice. Rice will bring it forward, and Rice will lose it. Harry Kane brought down by Noni Madueke. Harry Kane to be fouled. Bayern back on the ball. Half an hour on the clock. And under pressure from Saka. And Eze pressing high from the front, putting pressure on Neuer, who's going to slice that one out for a throw-in. Straight into the arms of Mikel Arteta. Directing Miles Lewis-Skelly where to go. He finds Madueke down the line. Madueke tries to go past Upamecano. And Arsenal do keep possession well. Mosquera, Zubimendi squaring it to Saliba. Arsenal pressing for this second goal and a big 3 points. Okay, Mikel Merino is getting closer and closer. Send this donut off. There should be a second yellow for Upamecano, they reckon. Amberley's had to go out and missed half the game. You've missed a good one. You have missed a good one. It's tight. Arsenal looking most dangerous from set plays. We've seen an entertaining performance from Leonard Cole. And some good work from Serge Gnabry, who combined brilliantly, I guess, with Joshua Kimmich needing some credit as well. PSG have just taken a 3-2 lead with Fabian Ruiz scoring the third. There is normal service resuming. Tottenham with a short-lived lead. It really was a short-lived lead as well. Kolo Muani cancelled out now by both those goals. It's Declan Rice with a marauding run into the box. Rice! Shot on target saved. Somehow Bayern Munich have got away with that. What a chance. What a run it was by Declan Rice. It's a 60, 70-yard run into the box. I think he might have taken the shot with the left foot. It looked like Saka could have had an effort there as well. It somehow didn't bounce to him. It's gone straight into the arms of Manuel Neuer and they've got away with it. Desperately unlucky for Arsenal there, who looked set to take the lead as Saka is brought down by Konrad Laimer. Oh, it's a great save by Manuel Neuer, and Saka is right there, 2 yards out, and could have just tapped home, but for the attention of Laimer. Look at that header from on the floor from Joshua Kimmich as well. Beautiful, controlled header. Real Madrid now 4-2 up. Who's got the fourth? It's Kylian Mbappe. Of course it is. 4 goals tonight for Kylian. He is on fire. Julian Timber on the ball. Finding Declan Rice, who knocks it into Eze. Eze looking for support. Still on the ball. Finds Mikel Merino with Saka in space. Got some walk football coming forward with control the objective. Zubimendi. 1-2 with Eze. We're at a bit of a standstill right now. 27 minutes left on the clock for this one to go either way. Zubimendi is going to knock this one over the top towards Julian Timber. Timber is onside and controls it, but has the attention of Olise. Ah, it's a foul by Saka apparently on Konrad Laimer. Soft, very soft, especially when he was being pulled back himself, he says. I mean, that's a 50-50. I don't understand how that is a foul. Saka is just a lot stronger with a lot better balance. Anyway, referee says otherwise. And Manuel Neuer will take this free kick for Bayern Munich. One apiece in the Atletico Madrid Inter Milan game. Atalanta 3-0 up against Frankfurt away from home as well. Liverpool 1-0 down at 2-1 down at Anfield as PSV shock the world. It's not really a shock anymore, is it, when they lose? Olympiacos 2, Real Madrid 4. Here's Olise against Miles Lewis-Skelly. Olise in the box. Olise goes past him with ease and gets the shot off. Well blocked by Declan Rice at the near post, but Olise is having Miles Lewis-Skelly for dinner, breakfast and lunch. He's skinned him alive there. He's gone past him as if he's a cone, and he's lucky, Lewis-Skelly, that Rice was on hand to block that shot. Here is Olise again in the 10. On the right-hand side is Leonard Cole. We've got Upamecano coming to help out as well. Very high up. He's got Olise outside. Olise to take on Lewis-Skelly again. Decides to square it to Upamecano. It's all Bayern Munich right now as they walk football it up themselves to Laimer, who's being pressed well by Saka. Great work by Saka to win back the ball for Arsenal, and Eze can bring it forward now. Eze under pressure, swivels, turns and gives it to Julian Timber. Good work from the two of them there. Saka did really well, putting Laimer under pressure. And things have slowed down now, but we are in possession. 66 minutes. How are we feeling? Arteta needs to take MLS off. Neuer is as much of a menace as ever, it seems. Unbelievable save that was from Mosquera's header. How he is just, I mean, He's made himself big, stood up as long as possible, but it's an unbelievable save. Zubimendi on the halfway line brings it over and squares it to Declan Rice. It's been a high quality affair, this, got to be said. Tactically, this is about as good as you're going to get right now. Technically, every single player on the pitch is sound. And no one really has been found wanting. It's immovable object against Saka being threatened and pursued by 3 Dons. He's done well. He's won a throw in. 2 changes are coming up though for Mikel Arteta. It looks like Martinelli is about to enter the fray. Gabriel Martinelli about to come on. And Ricardo Calafiori is going to replace, you would think, Mars Lewis Skelly. It's been a long afternoon, evening even, for Lewis Skelly. PSG now 4-2 up. PSG now 4-2 up. Tottenham really are Tottenhaming it up. And in true Spurs fashion, Spursy fashion, they are back really where they begun, aren't they? Are Tottenham not in a similar position to where they were with Ange? As a fan base desperate to get their new manager out, or at least looking at pastures. Wow, Saka's coming off. Saka! Bukayo Saka is the man who's going to come off. He does not look too happy about that. 67th minute, Bukayo Saka is coming off, as is Miles Lewis Skelly. Let me know your thoughts on those 2 changes. Calafiori comes on for Lewis Skelly, perhaps the one that I feel okay about there. Saka comes off, Martinelli on, and straight into the mix. Big game to just warm up immediately into, isn't it? Very finely poised. This one essentially looking like next goal wins. And I'm sure that both managers are more desperate not to lose. However, they've both showed attacking intent. Arsenal have got their way of doing things, I would say. And this one especially, we have been essentially limited to mostly chances from set pieces, but they are effective. And they have had plenty of chances as well, really. Plenty of them. Upamecano laying it back to Manuel Neuer. One of the best players on the pitch still. I don't know how old he is now, but he must be approaching 40. And he is still looking like one of the world's best when they need him. Chance here for Arsenal to bring it forward. Eze lays it into Calafiori. Calafiori's cross is good, and the goal is there, and it's Mikel fucking Merida. It's Madueke. It's Madueke in the back post. Yes, come on, my son. Oh, what a cross from Calafiori. He's left-footed, curled, zipped, strawberry cream. Ah, the power and precision on that. And Madueke at the far post is there to side foot home from 5 or 6 yards. And the 2 substitutes, or 2 of the 3 substitutes, I should say, combining to potentially win this game for Arsenal Football Club. 2-1 to Mikel Arteta's men. In the 69th minute, would you believe it? Saucy. Eze laid it into Calafiori. First time cross is beautiful, and Madueke is there to beat Conrad Lima to the ball at the back post. Side footing it home with the left foot tidily as well. Great goal from my football club, and we are rising. Open play goals, yeah? Open play goals. This is the thing. We're versatile, and we are able and capable of doing it in all sorts of ways. Look how much the goal meant to him as well. Big goal in front of the home crowd. Harry Kane's face hanging in the mud with Madueke kissing the fans. Ah, it's beautiful. Beautiful, my son. Go on, my son. Yes, lad. Yes, lad. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Get in. 2-1. Yeah. Lock in. I mean, is this the year, or is this the year? Madueke. Oh, mate. Who's just brought down? Who's bringing down who? That's outrageous. It looked like we were in for another there. We're on fire right now, and we are full of confidence. 2-1 up. Arsenal Football Club flying with only 20 minutes left on the clock. That's it. Lock in and lock up. Lock in and lock up. 20 minutes left to hang on. Or extendo. Are we extendos? Or, oh, Nicholas Jackson is being prepared by Vincent. Changes afoot for Bayern Munich then. He knows what he's got to do. Something different. They've got themselves a set piece here though. Joshua Kimmich will be the one to take it. Right-footed towards the back post. Tar is the target, but Calafiori is going to clear that one. And Kimmich again clipping it in towards Gnabry, whose flying volleyed effort cannot connect. But I tell you what, that was an acrobatic effort to say the least. He's probably about an inch or two away from clipping that in. Takes a look to see where the goal is. And I tell you what, that would have been one of the best goals you've ever seen in your life if he'd actually made that connection. Gnabry flying through the air. Looks like he might well be the one to be replaced. It is a good shift from Serge tonight. Konrad Lehmer and Serge Gnabry both being replaced by Bischoff and Jackson. Bischoff and Jackson. Dare I go to the loo? I really do need to. I can't leave though. I can't leave. I can't leave if living is without you. 3-1 to PSV on a slot. You got to go, mate. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no, mate. I think they might be. I don't know. Liverpool are 3-1 down at home to PSV. Who'd have thunk it? Probably quite a few people, to be honest. But at this stage, they look a liability, don't they? I don't know how many defeats. There's something like 7 defeats in 8 games. I don't know that we've lived, not in recent periods anyway. Liverpool in the mud, the muddiest of all muddy waters. However, 18 minutes left. I've got to go to the loo. You're going to have to hold on, right? You're going to have to not score. Yeah? Don't score. I'll be back in a second. What's happened? What did I miss? Right, what's happened? We didn't miss any goals. Pavlovic, they look like they're dangerous. Are they dangerous? Kane looks like he's just had a shot. What have they just done? All right, let's just catch up a second. Sorry, lads. We're on the ball, though. We're okay. We're actually in their final third. Love to see it. What did I miss? Right, they're on the halfway line as well. Saliba yellow card. Oh my God, what's happened here? Calafiori. Kolo Muani scored again. It's 4-3 now to PSG. Spurs trying to make a game of it. Foul by Madueke. Harry Kane wins a free kick. Foul by Saliba. Yellow card. Foul by Pavlovic. Eze fouled. Mate, it's all kicking off. Can we keep a grip of this game? There are 15 minutes left in this Champions League thriller. It's Olise against Calafiori now. It's Olise. Olise dropping a shoulder. Step over. Goes back to Joshua Kimmich. We've got Upamecano and Kimmich on the ball. Where are we, lads? Declan Rice. We got him half price. There's 20 minutes. Chill with the overconfidence. I don't know if anyone is overconfident. I think everyone is nervous to hang on, but we are We are equipped. We have Olise against Calafiori. It's Olise, still going, goes past two, goes past another, and is finally taken out of the game by Martinelli, of all people, who pokes a Brazilian little toe out and is now set free by Eze. And Martinelli's gone clear. He must score. He's gone out. Yes! Martinelli has gone round Manuel Neuer on the break. It's 3-1 to Arsenal. It's game over. Lock it up. We've done it. Oh, sensational scenes of glorious emotion. It was Martinelli who poked the ball away from Olise in our own box. And it is Martinelli who takes the first touch to get it around Manuel Neuer just over the halfway line. And he has scored from outside the box into an open net. 3-1 to Arsenal. Game, set, and match. It's locking up season. Yeah. Wowzers. Wowzers. What a performance. What a win. What a substitution. 3 substitutions that have all played their part. Madueke with the goal. Calafiori involved. Martinelli and Eze, beautiful vision, clips it over the top perfectly for Martinelli. And what a guy he is on the break. He's done it against Manchester City with that equaliser. Look at the first touch to take it past Manuel Neuer. It's purposeful. It is intentional. It does the keeper in one fell swoop, and he side foots calmly home from 18 yards. 3-1 to Arsenal. Yeah, Mikel Arteta has cemented Arsenal as Champions League favourites with yet another absolutely huge win at the Emirates, and they have they've done it again. Oh, sensational. 3-1. What a pass from Eze, the visionary, clipping it beautifully into the path of the Brazilian substitute. How many more have we got in store? We want more, and we may well get more. Eze chasing, that's Madueke actually, chasing down Manuel Neuer, who's well outside his area, but does well to find Nicholas Jackson. Jackson has support on the left-hand side as they look to get back into the game. I think that is Lewis Skelly being fouled there. No, it's not Lewis Skelly, sorry, Jurien Timber being fouled. Perhaps by Leonard Cole. We're getting a stern-looking Vincent Kompany, who not happy with the way that things are going or looking. 3-1 down. We did say at 1 apiece it was next goal wins. We've now had another 2 goals. And we've had another goal in the PSG game with Vitinha burying from the penalty spot to make it PSG 5, Tottenham Hotspur 3. Liverpool are 3-1 down to PSV. 3-1 down. Real Madrid currently 4-2 up against Olympiacos, and Inter Milan against Atleti is still 1 apiece. David Raya taking this goal kick long, looking for the run of Mikel Merino, who clips it into Martinelli on the wing. Martinelli tried to flip-flap his way past his man, and Bayern Munich can clear. It's a late challenge, that one, from Mikel Merino, and that is going to be a yellow card, you would imagine. It is a yellow card indeed. Mikel Merino bringing his man down, gets himself booked, but did stop the break. Cynical. I wouldn't go so far as to say cynical, it's just late. My son, oh, 2 changes about to be made. Odegaard is about to be brought on, as is Ben White. Soya Desu, LFC fan, been following you since the Kick TV days. My main solace in football right now is my Don Wizzy finally seeing his Arsenal do bits. We've waited long enough. We've been locking in for about, well, we've been locking in on YouTube for over a decade. We are finally reaping the rewards of good seeds that we have sown. And one of those, Barry Eze, is being brought off now, as is Jurien Timber. On comes Ben White, and it is the return of the captain, Martin Odegaard, brought on for the last 10 minutes here. He is going to wear the captain's armband, taking it off of whoever had it. I don't know who had it, actually. But Saka going off means that somebody else had it for a minute. Probably Declan Rice, I would have imagined. Now, 10 minutes left. Bayern Munich themselves making an interesting change with Joshua Kimmich being brought off. And Rafael Guerrero is going to be the one to come on, the former Borussia Dortmund man. We also have Leonard Carl, who's been very impressive, has to be said. He's definitely showed the world what he is capable of again with this performance. Right. Last 10 minutes, well, last 8.5 minutes really. So Arsenal knocking it around will be the desired approach, locking up and making sure that they keep Bayern Munich in their own half as they are at the moment. Bayern Munich on the ball, going down the line and looking for the run of Nicholas Jackson. William Saliba's strength is enough there though to keep Arsenal in possession. We've got Calafiori on the ball, takes a first touch to bring it forward and is being challenged by Olise right now. Good strength from Calafiori to fend the French international off, and Declan Rice on the turn. Oh my God, Declan has just run the ball out of play there with a tired, if not lazy touch. And Bayern struggling to get the ball out of their half right now, but Zubimendi called for a foul when he thought that he had won possession. It looks like it's been called for a high boot, which is very harsh. Bayern Munich were really up against it there. I think Arsenal had 2 men advantage in the final third. But we move. 83rd minute. Time is ticking for Company's crew to get back into this, and they're not going to do it like that with a long ball drilled out for a throw-in, which Calafiori will take his time over. How are we feeling? Let's get delusional. We must not stay humble. Yeah? Staying humble means that you're not living in the present moment. Enjoy what you're seeing here. You are seeing an electrifying club that are taking over the world. We are changing the game. This is era-defining management where the side may not be invincible, but they definitely look unbeatable. Ben White knocking it forward for Martinelli. Martinelli trying to knock it past his man and run, but that is going to be easy for Bayern Munich to deal with. However, just like Declan Rice, Stanisic running the ball out of play there with a lazy touch. I think there are some tired legs on the pitch now. They have given their all. It is actually quite slippery out there as well with that drizzle. The drizzle has been drizzling. All right, Calafiori taking his time over the throw-in. Goes down the line looking for Marino. Marino against Olise. Marino will win another throw-in, which Calafiori could lob into the danger area here. Long throw. Well, he's being told by the referee to hurry up. But he will be taking his sweet time for sure. He is going to go short, I think, Calafiori, but yeah, we're taking as much time as possible. Every second counts now. Good game management from Calafiori there. It's Odegaard being chased by Olise, but Martinelli will square it to Odegaard in the box, and great tackle there. Or Odegaard was in. I think there might have been an offside there as well. There is an offside. Odegaard in a great position. Good work from Martinelli as well. But Bayern Munich will clear with Manuel Neuer going long and William Saliba giving the foul away against Nicholas Jackson. It is William Saliba taking out Nicholas Jackson as Bayern Munich look to bring it forward once more. Five minutes left. I'm nervous. I am actually nervous. If we could just get over the line here, that would be ideal. What are we doing here? Mosquera is going to clear it. Dangerous run there from, I think it was Kim. How are we doing, Wansa? Elite substitutions by Arteta. My captain. And Wansa is in the building. How are your Liverpool Dons doing? It looks like they were struggling last time we checked in on them. Here is a chance though for Bayern Munich. It's Goretzka and cleared by Noni Madueke in a rather who-fit fashion, but necessary. Arsenal won themselves a throw-in, which they can again run some crucial seconds down. Anfield is emptying. Wow, that's, I mean, I'm not surprised the game's nearly over. 90 minutes on the clock at Anfield, 3-1 down to PSV. Yet another defeat for Liverpool, which makes it, 7 in their last 10. Quite unbelievable, to be fair. Probably not over just yet, but they are in the 90th minute. Arsenal Football Club doing everything that they can to cling on to this 3-1 lead. Bayern Munich struggling, though, to get it out of their own half right now. Harry Kane on the turn against Mosquera. Harry Kane has won the free kick against Mosquera and takes it quickly, goes long, looking for the run of Nicholas Jackson. And here come Bayern Munich, cleared by Ben White that time. Ben White doing the Lord's work. And Olise going down whilst Calafiori anticipates the through ball and just nicks in ahead of him to win it back. Great work from the Italian and good work from Martinelli as well to win the throw-in from Goretzka. The sliding challenge, clipping it away from the Brazilian, but runs more crucial seconds down for Mikel Arteta's men, who are just 2 minutes now or less away from a famous win against this elite German side. David Raya boots it, slots it actually in towards Saliba. It wasn't a great pass from Zubimendi, and Arsenal are under pressure now. Bayern Munich pressing with everything that they've got, and they will win the ball back here. So more defending for Arsenal to do in these last couple of minutes. Kane goes back to Manuel Neuer. (4-1) to PSV. Arne Slot's. I mean, his days have got to be numbered. He is under so much pressure. Olise against Calafiori. Calafiori is going to come off the better of the two there. He's done very well since coming on. Calafiori. He's looked defensively a lot more solid than Lewis Skelly, and he's also got himself that assist. Great going forward. Arsenal win themselves a throw. Martinelli and Calafiori taking their time. And we are now into the 90th minute. 90 minutes. The 90th minute, lads. Lock in, because we are very close to being able to celebrate what will be a famous win for Mikel Arteta. An historic win, really. As we get that confirmation of, it was a foul by Kim on Mikel Merino. Good hold-up play from our stand-in striker, who uses his body well and wins Arsenal a set piece in a very dangerous position. You would think Declan Rice to whip this in. Calafiori is being sent forward. Mikel Arteta wants the big bodies in there to capitalise on this set piece opportunity. We've got the Here We Go from Here We Go Town then, lads. Rice with the cross to the back post where Calafiori awaits. Calafiori with the shot on target. Header on target from Calafiori. And Manuel Neuer clears. It is its last chance saloon here, really, for Bayern Munich. We are ticking down. We've got 4 minutes of injury time to play, apparently. 4 minutes of injury time to play. Oh. Come on, the lads. 4 minutes of injury time. It's locking in season. It's locking up season, really, isn't it? Here is Olise. Olise One touch away for Pavlovic. And that is a Zubimendi foul. Zubimendi foul. Bayern Munich taking it quickly. Oh, they tried to take it quickly. And now the referee is saying, no, you can take it again, which Odegaard not happy about. It is Michael Elise, who looks like he's going to be the one to take this free kick. Probably too far out to shoot, but could do one of those crosses into the back post that make the goalkeeper wonder whether or not to come. It is going to be one of those, clipped in and falls to someone, and they've had a shot and another, and it's booted over. I think it's actually Kim, not the guy that you would want it falling to on the half volley. Kim Min-jae side footing it well over and wide, and Arsenal can breathe a sigh of relief because there are just 2 minutes left of injury time now for Vincent Kompany and his side to get 2 goals. David Raya will take his time about this free kick, this goal kick, and Arsenal will be a few seconds closer to a famous victory. Kane pocketed by our second pick centre back, the greatest defence of all time. David Raya still hasn't taken the goal kick. Incredible game management from this club, who are trying their best not to play football at all right now. Here is Raya, forced to take the goal kick eventually. Boots it high into the opposition half, and Bayern forced to go back to Manuel Neuer, who just about keeps it in. Kim Min-jae booting it forward to Harry Kane. Harry Kane holding up play against Zubimendi. Finds his man Pavlovic. Looks up and switches play to Michael Elise, who brings it down with his chest. It's Michael Elise against Calafiori. It's Elise with the cross, headed away by Calafiori, and Elise has just fouled his man. Michael Elise has just fouled his man. I think that's me locked in. That would be an unbelievable moment if that's just happened. Oh my God, it's actually happened. I don't believe it. Yeah, I've just won a 63-1. That's crazy. Do you want to hear this? Listen. Harry Kane to be fouled twice. Lewis Skelly to be fouled twice. Elise to be fouled twice. Calafiori or Lewis Skelly, 2 fouls committed. Elise 2 fouls. Saliba 2 fouls. That's just come in 63-1. Wow, crazy. That's actually crazy. My fucking club, yeah? Oh, mate. The meal we're about to have, it's slap and it's up. It's up there. It's about to get slapped. It's about to get slap-uppy, yeah? What a... Oh, look at this football. Oh, look at this football. Oh, we're doing round the world. We're doing Cruyff turns, and we're milking it, really. We're balling out against Bayern. And there are just seconds left for this referee to decide to put them out of their misery, because there is no chance of them coming back now. 4:20 on the clock in terms of injury time. We've only got 4 minutes allotted, so that is going to be that. And minor actual sons. Minor actual sons. What you have just witnessed... Full-time whistle has been blown by this referee. What you've just witnessed is an absolute masterclass from Mikel Arteta, who has managed to put together an incredible squad with the help of some fortune tonight, but incredible attention to detail, a dominance in terms of set-piece plays, and a real control over the game, even where possession wasn't really happening for us. We have limited Bayern Munich massively, and we have come away with a huge 3 points, and really a statement-defining win. This is a real season definer. It's something that will send shockwaves around the world, because now people who doubted really don't have anywhere else to go. Who else is there in world football that really is a competitive threat in the Champions League? You could argue PSG. I'd say they're not on fire right now. They're certainly not looking their best by conceding 3 against Tottenham. Bayern Munich were definitely up there. Real Madrid certainly not. Barcelona as well, falling by the wayside yesterday against Chelsea. Arsenal are one of the only teams in the Champions League. Let's just have a look at the table who remain unbeaten. Where are we? In fact, we are literally the only team out of 36 clubs who have not tasted defeat in the Champions League this season. That is quite sensational, lads. We are here. We are arriving. Yeah, we're favourites. We're favourites for a good reason as well. We do finally concede a goal, the first one in 5 games in the Champions League, though, and that is about as good as they can do against us. We've played the best that they have to offer. Bayern Munich, top of the Champions League group table before we came in tonight. But now, tonight, Arteta, yep, Arteti, yep, Mikel Arteti, mate, I tell you, he's created an absolute monster. He has created an absolute monster. Giant, what do they call it? A gargantuan club. A behemoth, yeah? An absolute troglodyte. I think it's a troglodyte, because troglodytes are probably quite ugly, and we're not the prettiest, but we do control it in ways in which they cannot deal with. Obviously, the set piece is our king. We can do throw-ins. The long throw-ins have become a thing around the world now. We've got corners. We've got free kicks. We've got Declan Rice on set pieces with Saka, yeah? Elite individuals coming off the bench to replace Dons who are going down. You know, the Dons who have earned their position and start, we don't even really see them as the best we've got to offer. And that is saying how strong we are. We have come such a long way. I want someone in the chat to describe how you see the vision. We've gone from A to B, A to Z, I would say. A to Z, what are we, Americans? We are American citizens, but A to Z, we've gone from A to Z, and along the way, we have seen some dark, dark days. Dark days that left us thinking that nights like tonight were dreams too distant to actually be achieved. But we are here, we are arriving. We are top of the league. Not only the Premier League, where we are floating, flying, drifting away from the competition, but the champions, yeah? The champions, where the best convene. Look at the names that we are leaving in our wake. PSG, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid, the Chelsea, Manchester City. I mean, there are no more levels for this club to go higher. There is a line that we must step over, but we are here, and we are going to be over the threshold in some way, shape or form this season. I'm almost sure of it. I've been saying for a minute, they do not know how era-defining this manager and this style is. And when you have such a worldly look on the world, you know, the view that he has, it has been shaped by so many different forms of the game, so many styles of play, the hard work and grit of Scotland, where you have to be a real man to play in the freezing cold with shorts and no gloves, or you will be judged. In France, where you need sauce and style and panache, and you were surrounded by the likes of Ronaldinho, yeah? Ronaldinho, yeah? When you come to the Prem and you are surrounded by the Moyes way of life, where you come and you learn Wenger ball. When you are from La Masia, you are shaped in a unique way, a complex way, that Mikel Arteta will find soon enough, having spent enough time in the game, he will truly have surpassed all. He has the potential to be one of the most successful managers in the history of football. And that starts this year. The Champions League. The Champions League, the European competition that has eluded Arsenal Football Club since 1886. We are arriving. We are here, and it feels good. I think we've earned it. I think we've worked our way into this position from the dark depths of whence we came. From whence we came. We shall never return, because the foundations are now set. You know, what you're going to see over the next few years is an improvement on the stadium, an improvement to the squad, more trophies, more success. It's en route. All right, as is my result here. Where is the hold on, we need the confirmation because it's looking slightly fraudulent. They're trying to tell me that we haven't been locked in yet. I'm seeing lots of green ticks, but I'm seeing lots of wait, why is it taking so long? It was just stop, put me out of my misery and let me know. That would be ideal. Because I was celebrating like a madman. Yes, indeed. Could have been 5 today. Just take this in. Right? Take this in. What you've just seen is the best that the world has to offer. European elites, the best of. That was our competition today. And we have done that without our best centre-back. We have done that without our captain. We've done that without a striker. Yeah. Who can stop Arsenal? Only Arsenal can stop Arsenal. These are the cold, hard facts. Yes! Yes, it actually won. I can't believe it. Oh my God, that's so incredible. The lads, the dons, the visionaries, the vision is scary. Wow, that's actually incredible. Wow, what a day, man. What an actual day. That's quite something. Hugh, would you take a Drew? What? Hugh, would you take a Drew? What do you mean by that? Would you take a Drew? Would you take a draw? Is that what you're saying? A draw? We've just won. I'm confused. Would you take a Drew? I think he's deleted his comment. He's deleted it, yeah. That was not even our final form. This is what I mean. We are in the stages of, where are we actually in the stage? We're not a butterfly yet. We're not a butterfly. No. We're a caterpillar. We're still a caterpillar. I'd say we're sort of in the cocoon, ready to become a butterfly. And butterflies don't last forever, so enjoy it while you can, lads, you know. You are witnessing one of the most incredibly put together, one of the most expensive, admittedly, but one of the most incredibly well put together squads, which is working in any which way that we decide to play. There is obviously the control that we have, the walk football. There is obviously the set piece threat. There is a game-changing element to that, but you cannot deny that there is a free-flowing element and ability to the side as well. Eze's introduction has just started to really hit the ground running. He is creative with the ball over the top for Martinelli today, who off the bench is unbelievable. I've got to tell you, having watched enough of Brazil over the last God knows how long, Martinelli is being talked about as starting potential for Brazil, but he doesn't get into the team to start for Arsenal. That much should tell you everything that you need to know. You are witnessing history. Soak it up, breathe it in. Yeah, soak it up, breathe it in. Do you know what? It's inspiring, man. It's actually inspiring. You know, I looked at the tifo. Are we calling it? What's the? I don't want a tifo. It's like a banner. What's the un-American word for tifo, please? Because that's crept into my vocabulary, and I'm not sure what the actual word, where it's gone. It's like the Americans have deleted that word from me. What are we calling it? The banner. Are we calling it a banner? Well, okay, it was a banner or whatever it's called, but that gave me so much life, man. I don't know. It's a real statement of like, actually, yes. It's not even the club that did that. I should just stress. I'm not trying to take anything away from the fact that they've allowed it to happen, because they obviously have to be involved to facilitate that. But that's fan made, fan paid for. And it is just so representative of the level that we are at, that it just filled me with pride, just seeing the quality of artwork, the names involved, the history, just all of it. Everything about that is the level that we should be aspiring to. Tonight, big firework display before the game kicks off. Everyone's playing their part yet again. And then the game itself is an example of the entertaining factor that the Champions League has above almost everything except, I would say, the World Cup. It's very difficult, I think, to get anything close to this in the Premier League. And you are seeing more and more that a lot of games in the Premier League are just becoming slightly drab affairs. They are definitely not as committed to winning football matches as they are in the Champions League. There is no home and away thing, and I think that has added an element to it. But yeah, what a performance, yet again. And after the shower curtain last year, I'm glad they delegated it to the fans. Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that. Well, there is something wrong with the fact that they can't do it themselves or they didn't do it properly. But we've put that to bed and we're doing it right now. With new information, we reassess and we are never wrong. We're just growing and learning. We don't take L's, we just learn. Great stuff. Just got home from work. Oh my God. No. Going forward, watch. Zach Smith, surely you've got the phone out on the side to watch the game with one earpiece in. You missed the fixture. He's missed the fixture. Some of us have got to work. I hear you. You better catch up, mate. I would just lock off all internet access until you've watched the highlights, no? This is one to remember. Who's this?
My father, we've conceded only 1 goal in 5 matches while Bayern, PSG, Madrid and Barcelona conceded 3 tonight and last night.
Yep.
Our defence is unreal.
Yep. This is the difference, man. This is the difference. You know, for a long time I wasn't on board. But when you see the vision and when you understand who we are, where we come from, it sits nicely, actually. Any old school Arsenal fan will tell you there is no shame in a 1-0 victory. There is no shame in basing your foundations on the protection that a defence can give you. And we have got one of the best defences ever put together. I think Declan Rice is he's still underrated. His work rate is unbelievable. It's in sort of 3 places at the same time. It gives you the ability to have a midfielder who can ping passes. Maybe not the most direct or through the eye of a needle stuff, but he's an engine. Unbelievable. Literally pick the ball up in his own box and make an effort on target for himself in the opposition box. Also a centre-back, essentially, just running around like with more energy and stamina than any other player in world football right now. But the only one that comes close, I would say, is probably Jude Bellingham's engine. And that is, you know, it's the engine of all engines we're talking about out here. So add that to the defence, the back 4. I have to say Lewis Skelly looking a bit dodged tonight, but he's out of sorts probably because he's not playing as much as he was. Calafiori is definitely looking the superior of those two now that he's grown into his shirt. And he's probably grown into his confidence as well, playing for Italy all the time. It's been good to see him grow, and he's just so dangerous going forward. And even when we were 3-1 up, lads, don't have people telling you that Arteta is just doing Jose Mourinho style sit back. It's not that at all, because 3-1 up against Bayern Munich, he has sent Calafiori forward for the free kick, and Calafiori rises at the back post to get another shot on target. He gets himself an assist with a first-time cross of dreams for Madueke, who scored coming off the bench. Another big Arteta decision. The changes were all fantastic. Let's go through them. We had Trossard going off injured, so it'll be interesting to get an update for that. But Madueke comes on and gets his goal. Does he have any other stats for us, Madueke? What else have you done, bro? 1 shot on target. Any key passes or anything like that? You done any statisticals? Big chances created. 1 big chance created as well. So unlucky not to get himself an assist. And defensive work rate, 2 fouls he did, Madueke. Love to see it. 1 interception. He's just looks like it meant so much to him as well. That's what really does it for me. I can tell that this is it's a renaissance of sorts for him. It's, you know, the rebirth where you are just given a new lease of life and an opportunity to just Get people to look at you differently. You can reinvent yourself on the pitch and off if need be. He is definitely super talented. He is, you know, pushing Saka for minutes in the England team. At least he is in Thomas Tuchel's thoughts. I don't know whether he's actually pushing Saka. Saka seems irreplaceable, but him getting a goal was fantastic. And then you got Lewis Skelly, who was probably the weakest link in our side today, being replaced by an Italian starter who is, you know, I would say their best player, really. He's their most sort of, he's probably not their best player. He's probably the player with the highest ceiling. He's definitely up there. And he's one of their favourites. Again, left-footed, super strong, DNA from the gods. Yeah? It's very difficult for players like Michael Olise to have a physical impact on a man like Calafiori. You get brushed aside like a little smurf, yeah? Or a little teddy bear. Martinelli coming on for Bukayo Saka. I questioned it initially about what a change that has ended up being for us this season. He's done it yet again with an absolutely huge goal. Eze clipping it over the top. Onto his knee, takes the first touch round Manuel Neuer. And side foots it into an empty net. What a fantastic, beautiful evening. There's a Bayern Munich or two video on this channel that I'm sure you could go back to if you really wanted to see exactly how far Arsenal have come. Trust me, the energy is different, right? It is very different. Jurien Timber with the header from Bukayo Saka's corner early doors to give us the lead. Saliba with a yellow card, and Mosquera did quite well. He was very unlucky not to score himself. Mosquera shot on target. I think that might be the first one we've seen since he's been at the club. But how Manuel Neuer stopped that one from going in. It really could have been more. Let's have a look at the XG. The XG is Arsenal with 2.72 and Bayern Munich with 0.69. That tells you everything you need to know. We created a lot more, like big chances, 7 big chances in fact, to Bayern Munich's 1. And that one chance will have been their goal, which was as big as they get. So super dominant display from Arsenal. Very good performance from Manuel Neuer, to be fair to him. 5 saves. And Arsenal and their machine that Arteta has created keep rolling on. Let's have a look at the Premier League, no, the Champions League, sorry, standings. We'll do it in this one. Arsenal currently 5 wins out of 5 with just the 1 goal conceded today as all goes. It's just unbelievable, man. It's just so unbelievable, isn't it? Wow, look at that. We are, he is him. We are him. We are the ones to beat, the ones they're all chasing. Chelsea next. And then let's have a look at the rest of the results. Copenhagen with a big 3-2 win against the Kairat Almaty side that did well at the end and came back. Monaco with a 2-2 draw at Paphos, who've been picking up results. David Luiz's side doing so well. Atleti with a late winner in the 93rd minute from Jimenez against Inter Milan. That's a big, big win. Atalanta with a 3-0 win away from home as well. But Liverpool looking like they are dominating the game for the majority of the both halves, but 4-1. Absolutely shocking. I'm going to have to watch this, at least the highlights. It is locking in season. We are going to be moving over to jeffbezos.com tonight. Because, like I said, I've got to get Pele. Late night fraudulence. We're going in tomorrow night. It's tomorrow night, okay? I'm going to do a show together. We're going to put a show together, right? Late night fraudulence will return. There's a lot to talk about. I'm hoping that I can get this show out before Arne Slot is sacked. That's essentially what we're doing here. But the people have spoken, and they have told me that LNF is what they need. LNF is what you're going to get. Yeah? Minor actual sons. Much love for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure, an honour to share this experience with you. Arsenal Football Club flying high at the top of the Champions League table. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. I needed that. I really needed that. Love to your mothers. I'll see you in the next one. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and drop the video a like. All right, let's get some hype. I think they call it on YouTube these days. What's going on with this hype thing? What is this? Do we like the video anymore, or do we hype it? What do we do? Whichever one you do, drop it a hype or a like, and I will see you either on Jeff Bezos or tomorrow night for Late Night Fraudulence. Lock in. We're going live at, what time should we go live? Let's just have a look at what time the games start. There is, of course, Europa League action tomorrow. We will go live at full time in the 8 o'clock. So I'm going to say 10 p.m. kickoff. Okay, 10 p.m. No, not 7 p.m. It's Late Night Fraudulence. Yeah, late night. Once I said 7 p.m. What up? Yes, indeed. We will be on the old Jeff Bezos tonight, though, because I've got to get Pele. All right, I'll see you over there. Love to your mothers. Peace, lads. Yes.